Hello, Flame Fatality's Game Committee. We are going to be doing an 11 exit run of Super Mario World. This is an any percent run and it's going to take less than 15 minutes in total. There are two main variations of that. One with the cloud glitch and one without. The cloud glitch gives a faster Bowser fight, but it's much less marathon safe, so we're going to be doing a glitchless run with an incentive for showing off the cloud glitch and the cloud Bowser fight. So with that, let's go! Thank you for the luck, RBW. We're gonna need it if we're gonna get all this stuff together. So the first problem is that we normally run the game with a cloud glitch, which means that we normally do not have this shell, so we have to find a way to get rid of it without dying. That's the first trick of the run. Very nicely done. Now you're gonna notice that we alternate spin jumps and regular jumps. Spin jumps give you slightly less height, so we choose a jump based on how much height we want, and that gives us extra control. In the next level, you're going to notice a very tight jump off a message box at the very start. And then after that, there are going to be platforms which push us forward while we're standing on them. So we want to stand on them for as much time as possible. And after the message box jump, we will explain how you're going to do that. A very useful mechanic. Here's a very tight message box jump. So while we're falling, if we're holding jump, we will actually fall slower, and we use that to control our jump height and get onto the message box more easily. Sorry, to get onto those moving platforms more easily at the start. And we're looking for 259 here, and we just missed it. Unfortunate, but not much time loss. So these first few levels actually come with quite a bit of ways to get style points. There are many different ways that you can do these levels. What we're showing off is just one of them. The one that's most comfy to us. Takes quite a while to memorize these levels. But it feels really, really awesome when you get them right. So that is that. And in Iggy's castle, there's going to be a few instances where we actually use slow falls. There's going to be some mesh that we can climb on, but climbing is slow, so we want to spend as much time in the air as possible. So on the second jump, what we're actually going to do is we're going to let go of jump, and we're actually going to re-grab jump, so that we can spend as much time in the air as possible. Do a short hop, and then slow fall. Another slow fall. Now this is just a simple auto scroller. At the end is our Iggy fight. One of two boss fights that we're going to be doing in this run. So for this one, the way that we're gonna fight Iggy, we have to jump on Iggy 3 times, and we're gonna hit Iggy once on the way up with a spin jump, so we jump lower. And we're gonna hit Iggy on the way down, and then we're gonna short hop, and then slow fall. The slow fall before the third hit is incredibly important. If you don't slow fall there, the third hit will not register because it comes too soon. So that's probably the single most important slow fall in the game. And with that, we have made it through World 1. And at the start of the next world, we are going to be getting our cape and starting to fly. There's an interesting trick called a fast fly. While you're holding forward in this game, your speed oscillates. And while you're flying, you do not need to hold forward. So the goal is to get a good forward speed and maintain it. And the way that you determine how fast you're going is by looking at how quickly the coins go by. It's a really, really awesome trick. So we're going to bounce on this thing to get a cape and then just fly through the level. Yep. We could tell that was off, so we're just gonna re-get flight. This looks like a fast fly. That's an even better fast fly. So at the end of this level, we're just gonna go D-pad neutral once you go for the pipe, grab the key. Didn't quite work, but that's fine. Coming up here is the underwater level. quite a tricky level to optimize. So while swimming there are ways you can hold down and jump to get very little height. And you can hold up and jump to get a lot of height. I'm going to be manipulating that to get a ton of height. To control our jump height. You can swim much faster with a shell, so we are going to be getting a shell here and carrying it through the end of the level. Here we need to hold X and hit Y to spin, so we can maintain the shell. Unfortunate. We'll get one of these instead. And now we need to take the secret exit, which means that we need this key here. A not very forgiving level when you're going for a PB, but very forgiving in a marathon setting. So here we're going to be taking a safe strat at the start. We're just going to hold X and B at the very start, so we slow fall around these boos. This is a strategy that we would do in a race. You can do a little bit faster, but definitely not as marathon safe. And because we did that, we're going to need to do a little weave at the start of this room. Unfortunate. But really good for a submission video because it shows what can happen and how to recover. So we're just going to be taking the normal strat through this room, this level. And we'll be getting our cape back after the boo fight. So the trick here with a cape is that you want to actually just hold down when you grab it. And that way you will not spin and will not activate the boos. Because a tiny boost can definitely get in your way and hurt you. Which is really bad. It basically means that your run is dead. So we're going to go back to Donut Plains 1 and we're going to grab another cape. And that will carry us to the Star World. We are playing on the Japanese version because it's slightly faster. Start select to exit the level, and now we can go to the Star World. Star World 1 is a very easy world if you take it safe. We can save a second or two by doing zips. So we're going to be going for them, because they're really, really cool when you can pull them off. Kind of got that one. Looks like we're not going to get it, so we're just going to go with the normal strat. Perfectly fine in a marathon setting, but always cool when you can show off some of the zips. This is just a simple underwater level. We're going to be down swimming 3 times at the start, and then just grabbing Yoshi and spinning a few times. Just so that those things can't kill us. We're just going to float along the top, and what we're looking for is 3 green fish in the middle of the screen. And when the third one goes off screen, we're going to hit down to get to the end of the level. Now. And that lets us perfectly dodge everything. Very important to hit the key from the left, so that your momentum is stopped. We're going to go for a trick called an item fly here. It's very difficult, so we probably won't get it, but it's always cool enough to just go for every time. Nope, and that's completely okay in a marathon setting. So here we're just going to tap jump with run speed once, and then we're going to start a fly. And we're just going to be flying through the bottom of this level. There are a few points where there's a wall of Koopas that you have to just fly under. Then we're going to have to do a climb to the end of the level. Now this is a climb, and if we mess up, we just die. But that was a very, very well executed climb. And now we're on to Bowser's Castle. So we're gonna try to maintain our fly speed through the first door. That looks good. And there's a door fly. And now we're gonna take door 7 because it's a little bit faster, and we're gonna do some spins to get another door fly. So let's see if we can pull it off. Looks good. Ooh, bad global cycle there. That's fine. we were gonna say that we're gonna take this super safe because we're small. But guess not. So we're gonna show that even with some deaths, we can still finish this run cleanly. Wah. We are not used to doing this small, so if we die once more, we are going to be going back for a cape. And this time we're going to be taking door 5, because it is faster without a cape. So when the top pillar, when it starts going up, we're just going to run left. And this should get us perfectly through. And now we have the back door to do again. So we will be getting a mushroom from Bowser soon. We just have to get through the first round first. This is actually a great marathon submission video because it shows off a bunch of backup strats for when things go wrong. So we need to hit Bowser 6 times with Mecha Koopas. 1. 2 per phase. 2. And now there's going to be some fire falling from the sky. This is the purpose of the cloud glitch is to do some animation skips, like that one, and to skip the entire fire phase. So now we will be getting a mushroom, which will make the rest of the fight much safer. Bowser's going to be throwing 2 bowling balls at us, and then some Mecha Koopas. And then we can finally hit Bowser. So here's bowling ball 1. Bowling ball 2. And there's going to be some Mecha Koopas to follow that up. I'm going to chuck them up at Bowser again. One. Oh no! Oops. That is completely fine. We'll so easily be under the 15-minute estimate. It's a very short run, but it's a run that can kill you very easily, so it's pretty unforgiving. Pretty unforgiving as a speed run, pushing for PBs. Pretty forgiving as a marathon run, because you can always just go back and get a cape. Now we're looking for 8 bounces and the Mecha Koopas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Mecha Koopas. And hopefully we can hit both of these. There we go. And we hit Bowser at the top. If we don't hit Bowser at the top, then Bowser will slowly go up to the top of the screen. So GG's, that is our submission video. And very quickly to top it off, we will show off the cloud glitch, which is going to be our incentive. So for that, we will be going to the practice ROM. Happy birthday, Bullet MKN. So we're gonna we already gave ourselves a cloud, that's awesome. And we're gonna go into the back door and now we can show off how the back door is supposed to look. Much safer with the cape. So now we pop out the cloud from our item box, and now we're going to be doing a ton of animation skips with Bowser. And just generally, like you can see, we can summon the Mecha Koopas on demand. And now we're going to do a skipping of the fire. And now we're going to summon bowling balls on demand. And this is possible because a cloud reuses memory addresses that are used for the Bowser fight. And now summon Mecha Koopas. And now we're going to use another skip. And now we're going to use an audio cue to try and spawn the Mecha Koopas instantly as soon as Bowser starts to move. Very good, very nice. Unfortunately, we missed. But still a nice showing of the Bowser fight. And that is the Bowser fight. So thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed.
We must construct additional pylons.
Wait, what the hell? Why is it a purple back door? That wasn't a very good back door at all. Wait, why does it say that 217 is the gold? Or the purple? Whatever. Okay. We're not going to show how to get the cloud. That could usually take too long. You're right. You're right, we should show the cloud, how to get the cloud as well. Like with an understanding that can take a while. So, the video is not over yet. We need to show off how to get the cloud. We will show off the Bowser fight first, because that part is substantially more consistent. But we do want to show off how to get the cloud. We're going to make a save state as soon as we start the level. We're going to clear the cloud, and then we're going to make a save state. So, under the timer, there are 2 bytes of memory addresses that are being read. We are looking for the second one to be B4. So, we want to hit the second to last Koopa here, and make the Koopaling go left until we get B4. That is what we're looking for. So let's try and do it. This can take many tries, which is why this is not as marathon safe. B5 is close, but not quite. And having to repeatedly reset this part is why we have in our splits, we have several hundred. We finish about 1% of our runs. Okay, so B5 can work. We just need to deal with the shell in a different way. Unfortunately, in runs you can't tell whether it's B4 or B5. There's a B4. Okay, so now we need to get Yoshi. And what we're gonna try and do is eat a coin, which actually eats the chuck, and gives us a cloud. So let's do it. Fireballs to make the coin turn into a coin. Boop. Double coin. That means that we're close. There we go. And there is a cloud. There is a cloud. So we need to grab Yoshi, turn around, eat, jump off, and while we're off, we have to hold L, R, and X to make the game not crash. As you can see, there is a cloud. So thank you for watching.